Hi everybody, this is Bhupinder Tube. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about footwear material that you can buy or you should buy. Anything else you buy that I haven't mentioned in this list is toxic and you shouldn't buy or you shouldn't use. So first one, the best one that you can buy is cast iron. Yes, cast iron is made from iron, and iron is in our blood. It's naturally okay to have iron in our body. So it's not a bad metal. It's not a toxic metal. Hence, it's not a toxic material. So if it goes to your food and hence it goes to your system, that means your body, it's not gonna be harmful. Using cast iron can be more tricky because it doesn't have a non-stick coating. You have to heat the pan to a high temperature and then put the oil, get the oil heated, and then put the steak or the fish or the meat and then leave it there for some time and it would not stick. There is a process called seasoning of cast iron, which is very important, and the seasoning needs to get matured. So whenever you finish using cast iron, leave it to cool down, then wash it with cold water. Use very mild cleaning agents, don't use strong detergents, and then once you washed it, then dry it immediately, because water can oxidize the iron. Yes, that's important. Water can oxidize iron. So dry it quickly, don't leave it there to dry, and then once dry, apply a layer of oil, sunflower oil, any oil would do, okay? And that will preserve the surface of the cast iron from getting oxidized. It's called seasoning, and the surface gets matured, and when you cook again it becomes less sticky, so it becomes more non-stick surface. Yes, as you do this more and more, it becomes more and more non-stick, so that's an advantage. So cast iron is the best. Another reason why cast iron is best because of its heat retention capability. Okay, not heat conduction. Some people say it's heat conduction. It's not a heat conduction. Aluminium has a higher heat conduction than cast iron, but aluminium conducts fast and dissipate quickly, but cast iron, it conducts and retains the heat. For example, you want to fry steak, and if you heat the aluminium pan, it heats up quickly, and you think, okay, I can put the steak onto the aluminium pan and then it's heated and now I can cook my steak evenly. But you're wrong, because aluminium cannot retain the heat. As soon as you put the steak on, it kind of absorbs all the heat in the aluminium. The steak absorbs all the heat in the aluminium. The aluminium suddenly becomes colder and loses its heat. That high temperature from the hob needs to heat the aluminium back up again, and then it becomes part of it not very hot, part of it hot, and it's not evenly distributed. Once again, aluminium is not good. It's a toxic material. Overall, you shouldn't go for an aluminium cookware. Number 2 is stainless steel, but be very careful with stainless steel, okay? Stainless steel, you need to go with a food grade stainless steel, because if you go not a food grade stainless steel, it can contain chromium and nickel. Chromium and nickel are very poisonous. So you might be thinking, oh, I'm going stainless steel and it would not be poisonous, but actually it can be even more poisonous because it contains nickel and chromium, which are very toxic. Go with stainless steel, but it needs to be food grade stainless steel. Check the label, just don't buy any stainless steel. There are some pans that are made from stainless steel. On the top layer and the bottom layer they are stainless steel, and inside they are aluminium. But if they are coated very nicely and protected, that stainless steel is thick enough and the aluminium is in the middle and then stainless steel at the bottom, and there is no way for the aluminium to kind of leak into the food because it's protected by stainless steel, that's still okay. That is still okay. but aluminium is toxic. But then stainless steel is not a very good conductor of heat. Aluminium is, as I said earlier, so the combination of two might not be a bad option. So the difference between stainless steel and cast iron is that stainless steel is lighter, it's less susceptible to oxidization. It doesn't get oxidized easily. That's why stainless steel was built. Stainless steel is already oxidized. It's got a layer of oxidization on the surface that protects it from rusting. Foodware number 3 that I recommend is glass. Try please to use glass as much as possible. Don't go for plastics. Use glass. Don't use aluminum foil. Use glass. As you know, or I don't know whether you know, but glass is made from sand, so it's very non-reactive. So the chemicals don't react easily with glass. But it's not a very good conductor of heat. So it's a different way of cooking with a glass. But glass is good for storing food. I use glass for all my food storage, for carrying food around, for keeping food in the fridge. Glass is the best option. For microwaving stuffs, glass is very good option because you can't use metal in the microwave. So glass is another recommended material for the cookware. And the final material I recommend, and this is the end of my list, there's not gonna be another one, and the number 4 is ceramics. 100% ceramic, not ceramic coated pans or pots, but 100% ceramic. Because if it's ceramic coated, that coated can get damaged, and the toxic material from beneath that coated layer can penetrate into your food and poison you basically. So ceramic is really good. It's non-reactive, it stays forever, doesn't get damaged easily. It also can be used in the oven and the hob. It also dishwasher safe. The capability of a pan or a pot to be used both on the hob and inside the oven is really important in the choice that you make. For example, Teflon, you can't do that. It can only be used on the hob. But again, it's toxic. Get away from Teflons, guys. Teflon is a brand name. Actually, it's a non-stick material that they use, that it's toxic. Yes, I hope this video was useful to you guys, and you are now one step to live a healthier life, more knowledgeable life. Okay, I did a lot of research to find the right materials that I could use for my foodware, and my extensive research I thought would be very useful to summarize a video that could teach and help others to come to the same conclusion. Right now you will be going through thousands of videos and articles to find really out which material you should really use for your cookware. I hope I will see you in my next video, guys. It was always a pleasure seeing you, and I hope I will see you again in my next video. Ciao, bye bye.